by North Carolina Superior Court Judge. Hold on just a minute. This is Judge Saunders.
Yeah, whatever. I'm calling you now. I will be there at 5. I'm gonna work before I pick you up. So I'll be finished around about 4, and then I'll get you a 5.
Why do you make sounds like that?
Because I just woke up. That's why.
Or you go to the gym to shower?
I need to probably go there.
Why are you so mean to me? Why do you know? I want to know why you're so goddamn mean to me. You mean as shit to me. I got a message this morning by a guy. Let me look at it. Let me look at what you said. Hold on.
I got a call coming in. Let me call you back. I got to take this call.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mumford.
Yes, sir.
All right. Where are we at? We were doing something. What happened? Oh, here we are. Thomas asserts that because the plaintiff was denied relief sent to him by the North Carolina Superior Judge Martin B. McGee, withstanding a petition that he filed, for termination of sex. I'm gonna shoot somebody today. Sex offender registration. Hold on just a minute. Here, I'm gonna call you back in about 10 or so. All right. This is Justice Saunders.
Yeah, I thought it was Santa Claus.
This is Justice Saunders. I went to the gym yesterday and actually am sore. I actually did something. We have a gym membership too.
Where at?
The Y.
Well, Crush is cheaper.
Yeah, but the Y has real material.
No, you got dead weights, you got lifter, you got the zero climber, you got dead weights, you got the bench, you got the preacher bench.
Does Crush have a sauna and a pool?
The one on York side. Yeah.
Sex offender registration. That no
what?
More.
I'm due for renewal anyway, so I might end up going to gold.
What the Y is doing right now is they'll give you what the Y will give you.
You got a punching bag over there?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, the Western one's got a punching bag. I got some gloves. I usually put on that.
I'm fighting to get a man off the sex offender registry this morning.
All right, so okay.
He paid me months ago. He's a good client. Some old nigger lives in Roanoke.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
The goons say I'm not allowed to say nigger anymore. They don't like it.
What's that?
But faggot's okay.
So they don't like you saying the word, yeah, okay.
They don't like nigger at all. I got reprimanded for that.
So what'd you say to that?
I've been doing it the week 4 weeks running. Kristen Thurston said I would tell him myself. Michael this says, tell George I'm a generous guy who shared a Nintendo game with you, which he did. Also ask him what he gave me a new, he's coming on Monday, but he's sending me Dishonored for Danny.
What are you talking about?
Kristen Thurston. He's mailing me a video game for Danny. He said, tell him I'm a generous guy. Also ask him what he thinks of the fact that over 10 million views on YouTube channel and 900 fans. And tell him I have a Honda Elantra, not a gay-ass, busted-up soccer mom station wagon.
I have a Honda Odyssey, the same brand, the same kind of, same Honda. The Honda Odyssey, a better car than that. Whatever, man. I don't really need it. And to justify that with an answer, I got a Honda Odyssey. Okay? I've also got a Mercedes-Benz, a Mercedes-Benz that's going to be fixed. I'm going to get that car running. So, whatever. And justify that is a kind of response to a bunch of fucking losers. I don't want to talk about them today, okay? We just get some ground rules. I gave you and Danny. It's going to be. We're going to talk about the case and all that later. But today, I don't want to talk about the case.
Not at all. But that's all you ever talk about.
Well, I don't want to talk about the trolls. So, I don't want to talk about trolls. I'm not making any more troll videos, okay? Not going to do it. And the next video I make will be the Gorgeous George show. Me, Kevin, Kristen, and Ben.
I want to come on the show.
For what reason? Well, if Kristen is there, I don't think you want to do that.
I do want to do it.
Well, I don't, that's not, Kristen is supposed to definitely be there. Kristen is the female co-host of the Gorgeous George show. She is the female co-host. She's queen co-host. I don't think that was one. This year, for my 50th birthday, we're going to do it upright. We're going to have oh my God, it's going to be a kick-ass birthday in July. We're going to do it right for my 50th birthday. We're going to have a karaoke and all that shit. It's going to be food. It's going to be a big shit day.
Do I get to come?
We'll see.
Why aren't I welcome? I bought the last goddamn video. I'll probably end up buying this one.
Yeah, I don't think with that because by then I'll be selling life insurance. I'll be doing better than what I'm doing now. I might be able to save the house. Try to buy time. Where time is gone, the better it is for me.
Well, I want to help you, George.
Okay. Well, if you want to help me, today is going to be a troll-free day. We're not going to talk about trolls, and you're not going to. When you're in my car, you're not going to disrespect Kristen, so we won't be speaking about Kristen either.
All right, everybody move around to part 2. Hold on, part 2 of Article 27A, Chapter 14 of the General Statutes of North Carolina. I have a big 1983 case going on in North Carolina.
Okay. What's going on in North Carolina? What, you mean the sodomy thing?
No, that's over with. As stupid as you are when it comes to that, you still believe that a person is required to register as a sex offender. That sodomy is still illegal in this state. It's not. I'm sorry to tell you.
It's common law in Boston and Richmond. Boston and Richmond are Commonwealth,
It's been, all right, let me explain this to you, and I'm only going to do it one more time. The Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals, the United States Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit, held that the Virginia sodomy law was facially unconstitutional since 2003 and 2013.
It's still in the books, though.
No, George, it's not.
I looked at it. It's on the books.
Where? What's the statute?
It was in the books. They're not going to come to your house and arrest you.
It's not criminal anymore. It's no longer. In 2014, the general legislature repealed it.
Okay. Well, I saw something different when I was looking at it the other day. I don't know. It's the Commonwealth. Okay, it's the Commonwealth.
That means nothing.
They're not going to come to your house to arrest you.
It's not criminal.
but it's still on the books.
No, it's not. It's been repealed.
Okay, you say it's been repealed, then how come I still see it?
Because you don't. The provision about oral or anal sex between two people no longer exists. It's been repealed. Yes, you can look at a 2015 or a 2013 for the 2005 version of the law, but when it was reenacted in 2014, that provision is gone. Kristen is wrong, like she is about everything.
Well, I don't. Look, it's not Kristen. It's not Kristen that told me that. I saw it on a different website. You can't tag this on her. Saw it from somebody else, and I saw it from a website. All right. So, just this little decorum and respect today, okay? That's all.
You know, I spent an hour and 30 minutes with you last night, listening to you tell me how dumb, stupid, and ignorant I am.
I don't take kindly to the things that you've done, well. I don't take kindly to the things that you've done. And, I am not stupid, man. I know that, that's not me. That's not me. That was you on the phone line with Marty McFish.
I told you that it was many, many times. How many more times do I need to tell you that? It was the me.
It was you, yeah. At first you said, it wasn't me. It was a voice.
Of course I did. How did I needed more material.
Excuse me, what?
I needed more material.
You're not, I'm not a dimwit. Not a nimwit. Anybody, blind as Stevie Wonder can be, he can read between the lines.
Yes, I think I quoted you in the motion to dismiss, or the motion for summary judgment. I believe they used that exact term against you. To quote George, it is so clear that even Stevie Wonder can see it. I think they quoted you to saying that.
Well, I don't know where it was. So you're saying that you wrote the paper then, or who wrote the paper?
I did not write it, George. It was sent to me, and I sent it to you immediately to try to give you a heads up.
Well, I've got it in the car right here, actually. I've got it in the car. I went to the courthouse.
It's very good.
It's not good. It's a bunch of garbage. Garbage. Okay. So we're gonna make that point clear.
But you won't let me help you with it. You refuse.
I'm going to get an extension to May 15th. And I'm going to figure out. I'm going to burn the midnight oil. I will collaborate what you have and what Papa Lot's got to say, and what you do, and I'll combine the two together. I've got credit on that site, so I'm not paying him a red cent.
You have to pay the man?
No, well you have to, but I've got credit on there, so I don't have to pay you for it. Which is
petition thereunder was not cognizable. Plaintiff's petition thereunder was not cognizable. Under that law, and therefore it was dismissed.
So you're not using the monitor anymore that I gave you?
No. It's too big, George. It sits in the corner. You're more than welcome to have it back.
The monitor that I gave you.
It's huge, George. It's fucking massive, like your stomach.
Well, again, mirror. Look at a mirror. That's the key word for you. No, that's a nice ass. TV. That's a nice ass TV. I don't care what you think. I should have got more from that damn thing.
You can have it back and keep the money.
You don't want it.
No.
You don't find any use for it. It's you damn right it's huge. It's fucking huge as hell. You have a good big ass screen that you can do all your work with.
It's massive, George.
45 inches, right? About 45 inches, right?
I don't know. It's just big.
Well, it's a TV. It's a good TV. I mean, I'll take it back, but I mean, shit. I mean, it's still a monitor that you got a good deal on that thing. You got a way good deal on that thing.
It's a projection style television, George. It's worthless.
It's a projection style. It's a humongous TV set.
But it's projection.
You pay like $300 to $400 for that TV. You go to Best Buy. $300 to $400.
No, they don't sell those projection televisions anymore.
Well, whether they sell them or don't sell them, it's got value too. It's got value. Pawnshop won't take it because they want to nickel and dime me. But whatever, that adds value to it. Yeah. So yeah, I noticed when I went on there last night on that craptastic Facebook channel that I don't see Marty on there.
Oh, Marty's there.
What? I don't see Marty's fake channels, Carl Jenkins.
Because you don't have the links to the other ones. They're mirror channels, George. There's 5 of them. There's 5 of them.
Yeah, well, I'm aware of that. I told YouTube that they need to.
Let me see if I can find one.
So I know about the Paul, what was that Paulie, whatever the fuck that is, the legal Swede and all that shit. I'm aware of that. Legal Swede.
Here it is, right here.
Yeah, they knock the channels down and he puts them back up, but then they knock them back down again.
There's tons of videos under the Year at Wars. You just don't know where they are.
What's that?
There's tons of Year at Wars. You just don't know how to find them.
Well, I know where they are. I know exactly where they are. They've knocked a few videos down. That I do know. YouTube has actually knocked a few videos down as a channel called Goda Cola. And they've knocked down, some videos off that channel. Like Goda Cola. Who the fuck that is? They knocked down videos off that channel where it's vile and just horrific. Totally horrific. Knock that damn channel down. So, I know what he's doing. And, as many as he puts up, as many as I put down. He puts them up, I'll put them down. I told you YouTube is now doing the right thing because of the Me movement. Because concerning, I don't want to keep bringing this up, but with Kristen, and you attack a woman on the line, they're going to take the shit down. And all those videos of her being attacked are coming down, pretty much.
But she's not being attacked. She is
being attacked.
How? Who is attacking her?
By the vile postings that they're making.
Who is attacking her?
These trolls are attacking her. These trolls are attacking her. Come on, man. Your stock account, Michael Saunders' account, was doing the same thing. You say that's not you, but Michael Saunders' account has been attacking her also.
He's not attacking her. Michael Saunders doesn't give a shit about her.
Yeah, well, you say that's not your channel.
It's not. Mine's Mike Saunders.
What's the purpose of that? Of having 2 different channels?
Mine is Mike Saunders. I have one Facebook account.
One. I don't understand. So who has your channel?
I don't know.
Who's impersonating your channel?
I don't know. The same person that's
Okay, so he's impersonating that channel, Marty, and so then he's also doing man love too. So he's all these accounts pretty much. He's doing man love. He's all these accounts. He's Harnish McTavish. Harnish McTavish.
Samuel, or what's his name? Sean Connery.
I'm saying he's all of these characters. He's all of these characters and all these stock accounts. Right?
I suppose. I mean, I don't know.
That's pretty pathetic. That is pretty fucking pathetic.
I mean, the plaintiff is unlawful.
Kevin Markland. I know Markland's Billy Baxter. Markland's Billy Baxter. I know that.
It was not
I know that
standing.
Alfonso, whatever this person, Alfonso Duran, bunch of shit.
So how much money do you have in the bank?
Why do you need to know that?
I've got $3,000 in one account. 7 in another.
Okay.
7 in another.
Wait, you got $3,000 in what?
In one account, 700 in another, 700 in another, and 4,300 in one.
Or 3 in 1. What are you talking
I have about $6,000 liquidated cash.
And how'd you do that?
Working. I made $3,000 this week. I made $3,000 last week.
Okay. So what's the purpose of telling me that?
So you can see that I'd be nicer to you if you weren't such a dick.
Dick? It's a conflict of interest when you're talking to them, but you keep saying, oh, well, I'm trying to get information, but you really haven't given me any information.
Why not?
You haven't given me any information. So are you talking to them to get information? No. The original turn was to be, not getting information. You just turned. The original time you turned because you wanted, for whatever reason, and you caused me a problem. You caused me a major problem, major issue.
But how did that happen, per se? Well, what is the major issue?
Because I didn't take you to get your duster that day. I didn't take you to get duster at Target because I was in Charlottesville doing a winery. You remember that? I had a couple in my car that I drove to Charlottesville at a winery. Okay? And then you were upset that I couldn't take you to Target to get duster.
Why are you so bound and determined that I am ashamed of my drug use? I have had problems before, and I'm man enough to admit it.
But you accused me. You put the blame on me.
That's not it, George. You became a dick, a mean, hateful dick.
You turned on me because of that. And I mean, listen, man, I'm not. I am a good person. I am a very damn good person, and I told you point blank, man, I can't do this. I mean, I can't keep doing this, consciously, because what I was doing, I was enabling is what I was doing, and consciously that was not being, I was enabling. And in good conscience, I couldn't be doing that.
But I've been drug free for a year.
This is recent, man. This was back in November.
I haven't failed your analysis in over a year.
Well, it's not over a year. In October, November.
I haven't failed your analysis in over a year.
But man, it's your life. You don't want to be a statistic. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to be a statistic.
But I've been clean and sober for a year.
Okay, well, good. So keep it that way, whatever. I mean, so, but then you have to, you have to do things and blurt my number out and blurt names you should be blurting out.
Jamie!
Number out.
Kristen Thurston says, yeah, it's going to be fixed the same time he gets his payola.
What are you talking about?
You told me to tell him that you have a Honda Odyssey and a better car than he has and a Mercedes-Benz that's going to be fixed.
I don't give a fuck what that motherfucker thinks. He sleeps with his mother in the bed. Yeah, his mother is a 60-year-old hag that coddles him, and he has Asperger's disease. Ask him about his Asperger's. Yeah. And how the female troll left his ass. She drove all the way. She flew down there to Milwaukee to see him, and then she left his ass. Left his ass, stranded. Yeah. Ask him about that. I don't want to be in conversation with these trolls, okay? If you want to talk about these trolls, I don't want to talk about them. Not today.
So when are you going to let me help you? I mean, why won't you let me work on your case?
I'll have you, okay, so this case law, actually I'm going to go to the library right now. I'll look at this case law real fast.
Why don't you just come to my house and let me work on your stupid shit for you?
I'm working here in about an hour.
Doing what? Delivering fucking food. Pick me up a double cheeseburger and 2 Big Macs, please.
I'm doing a surgical procedure.
Why don't you come by here and bring me something to eat?
I'm doing some surgical procedures is what I'm doing.
You should bring me some food.
I'm actually, I'm a part-time gynecologist right now, so I'm going to be delivering a baby here a little bit.
I understand. You need that in your life, George. You need sex. I think that's really what's going on. You haven't gotten laid in so long.
Well, you don't know what I'm doing. I could be delivering a baby. I could be doing, I could be doing pretty much everything. I could be working on trying to heal a pussy. Trying to heal a pussy, or I could be, I could be doing almost anything. I could be walking on a ladder. You don't know what I'm doing.
They do.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They said I was at social services the other day. That was a joke.
You were there.
They don't even have, no, I wasn't at social services. They said I was at social services. I wasn't. They actually got the wrong van. They picture the wrong van. So they're just reaching. Hell, dare take a picture of my van because they know that I'm on foot. And I catch that guy with a thumb. I'll take your damn camera phone and break it in half. Take your thumb and stick it like that. Clog up the damn dike like the Dutch boy. Clog up the fucking dike with his thumb. Off his ass crack. Actually, right now I'm at Starbucks. I'm going to get some coffee. Some fucking Jones and that's some coffee. Gotta have my damn coffee. Anyway. Then I gotta go to the library and then I'm gonna work. Alright, well look,
when are you gonna work? I mean, tell me what you're doing today, George, so I can tell Marty. That's what you think I do every time you talk to me.
Look, that's not even remote. That's not even remote. That's not fun. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out who the frick is taking pictures. I know that. I'm gonna find out who's taking the pictures. That I will. And I've got a licensed PI that I've talked to last night after I was talking with you, but she's willing to help. Find out who's been driving by, and get down to the bottom of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. There's no such person as a leak tuner. I'm high and low for a leak tuner. That's a fictitious character. Speaking of fictitious characters, now if anything, that Stephen Burton is taking pictures. Stephen Burton is coming by taking pictures.
I personally asked him this morning. He said he didn't.
Well, he has. He has in the past. That I know. Would you ask him what's the issue and why he has to be so? I mean, why he has to be so intrusive? Is that normal? Why does he have to be so intrusive? He has to actually take pictures of a lingerie shop that did a commercial 14 years ago. He's got to take a picture of the gym that I work at, which I've already told him about that situation as well. That's some crazy person that's taking pictures and asking about me taking showers, which I'm perfectly legal. I can go in there and take a shower anytime I want to take a shower without him questioning.
Maybe he's going to show up and take a picture of you naked. That piss you off.
That would be something that he probably would do because he obviously has mental issues.
What if they just put picture of your ass right up on there on the internet? I want to come over. I want to go to Crunch so we can shower together.
It's too early for this shit, man. It really is.
I've been up since 7, working on the clock.
Yeah, well, it's still too early for this. It's a weekend. Okay, it's too
Tell
early.
him that I'm very impressed by his soccer mom van. It's a perfect ride for a fat gay man. But I've never had a whore hop my ring for crystal meth. Kristen
Who
Thurston.
said that? He's never had a fucking. He hasn't had pussy since pussy's had him. Since Susan Thurston has had him. And if any pussy he has is from Susan Thurston. Tell him I said that. He practices he does the incest every day probably with her. She paid for his apartment. And she paid for that car that he has. Not him. And as far as my Sue is concerned, or my ex, I don't care what they say about Sue Contrada. They can talk about her till the cows come home. Don't give a fuck. She's married, and she's lived her life, and she made a mistake, and so now she has to reap what she sows. Don't give a fuck. And nobody hocked anything for nothing. I don't, at least I wasn't, at least Danny, or his Danny, or the girl named Danny, troll named Danny, Danny Tracy, didn't,
Hello?
yeah, what's that? What's going on now?
Hold on. Take that from me. I'm a bit silly, my home. Who's this? This is George?
Here's this.
It isn't?
Who is this?
This is Danny.
Hello? Oh, hey. Yeah.
Oh, no, I was just told to forward you that.
Forward me what?
That.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the hell is going on. I mean,
I suck with this thing. If I sit here and fuck with it, I'd be alright.
It's not tuned to you.
Yeah, I mean, if I sat out here and fuck with it, I'd be fine.
Okay, so wait, so he's not giving them the information.
That's what I'm told.
Well, that's good to hear.
Hey. Apparently your threat worked.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm not. This is all a mind fuck. This is all a fucking mind fuck.
Yes, the whole design is, George. The whole purpose is to upset you.
Well, that needs to be off limits. That needs to remain off limits.
Upset?
No, that whole situation. So anyway, all right. I'm going to. I got to hit the gym, and I've got to run some errands. Then I've got to work tonight around about 5. So you, I don't know. I mean, I was kind of hoping for that extra 40, but I guess I'll.
George, if you need $40, I'll simply give it to you. It's not worth having you beg for.
I'm not begging for it. I was counting on that extra money to pick you up. That was what I was
Just said, if you need it, I'll simply give it to you.
All right. Let me do this. Let me get a workout in the gym, and I actually have to take the first 40 you gave me. I got to renew the membership, so I got to do that right now, actually.
We're going to the gym in a little while ourselves.
Okay. Which one you want? The Y?
Yeah, you ought to come with us.
Well, no, I'm going to Crunch.
But there's nothing at Crunch.
Yes, there is. A lot of Crunch. A lot of stuff to Crunch.
Like what?
They got dead weights. They got preacher bench. They got slot machines. You know, they got. But I mean, I can't really do squats because my leg is still fucked up.
The weights is better.
What wire do you go to?
The one off 360.
All three. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I've been there before. Yeah, I gotta get myself together here. All right. I'll just look. I'm going to do a.
Good shot.
I'm going to ask for a notice of until May 15th. I'm going to ask for a extension, and I don't see why the judge won't offer that.
What's your good call? You just make sure you have good calls. Not that
Not that
I'm going to
be out of town I'm going to be out of town. That's why.
That's not why. You need additional time to research the statutes and case law relied upon by the plaintiffs or the defendants. Good shot. A little low.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't see why that can't be granted.
You just had 5 or 6. Every time you're due, you need an extension. Single time.
Well, no, that's not the case.
That is the case.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case. Sometimes, well, to do. This is stuff that needs to be So yes, I mean, I don't think an extra couple of weeks is going to matter.
Good.
I mean, I'll have those extra couple of weeks to have what I need to have. Because I really want to fucking, I mean, I can do an automatic motion to strike, but I can do both.
That doesn't mean it's going to be granted simply because you asked for it.
I mean, I can do a motion to strike, and I can also then go into the case law that this guy, and drop. And of course, you had gave me case law as well.
Yeah, Strickland v. Washington, Lovin v. Virginia, Dred Scott v. Stanford, Plessy v. Ferguson. Great case law.
All right, and this is case law protecting. I mean, I haven't looked. I'm going to look at it. This is case law that goes for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, Plessy v. Ferguson says everybody has to be treated separate but equal.
Well, I'm going to have to read every one of it. I'm going to read every one of it.
Strickland v. Washington talks about the effective assistance of counsel.
Talking about what?
Dred Scott v. Stanford talks about property rights.
We're not talking about.
Stanford says what's yours is yours.
Yeah, as far as with the property, not the house, but the intellectual property.
Dred Scott v. Stanford. What's yours is yours.
I didn't hear what you said. Your phone's fading out. What?
You're on speakerphone because I'm outside. Dred Scott v. Stanford. What's yours is yours.
Intellectual property. Yeah.
And your property is your property.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about the house right now. I'm talking about my work.
That's right. Dred Scott talks about property.
All right. I'll look at it right now. All right. Well, in a bit I'll look at it. I'll pop over to Starbucks before I do anything and then go to the gym. All right. I will. I've got your stun gun still. I'll get that to you when I see you, either tonight or tomorrow.
You let me use that. I told you I'd give you $100. You let me tase you for 3 seconds.
That ain't gonna work.
I'll give you $100. You let me tase you for 3 seconds. Why is that so wrong? It's $100 for 3 seconds worth of work.
I don't look. That shit is deadly.
It is not.
It is deadly.
It's a weapon. I'll give you $100 to let me tase you for 3 seconds on camera.
No.
It's a great skit.
I don't think it is, and it's not used for. I'm not using it for the trolls to abuse it.
Ask Kevin if we can do it to him. $100 to tase Kevin for 3 seconds on camera.
You give me 1,000, and I might think about it.
$1,000? I can go out here and get me a nigger and tase him for free.
Give me 1,000, and I might consider it.
$100, you let me tase you for 3 seconds on film.
No go.
It's good. 3 seconds worth of work.
That'd be a no go. All right, let me get to the gym and get myself together and take my shower also too. Okay, I'm gonna do all that good stuff. All right.
See, you can find humor in it. You just try so hard not to.
Well, you know, I don't. I'm not down. I mean, it's okay if I say it, but I don't need anybody else. How about that?
I understand. If you need money, I'll give it to you, George. I don't mind.
All right, I'll get back to you later on. Well, I gotta work. You gonna be up late, or you gotta work? Well, I gotta work tomorrow. Well,
No, I'm working it all today. We're gonna go to Stony. I'm gonna go to Stony Point Fashion Park and walk around down there for a while. Then we'll go to the gym where I'm gonna sit in the.
What you ought, yeah, the Dillard's, man. I'm telling you, Dillard's. That's where I buy my clothes at. I buy all my clothes at Dillard's. They got a lot of good clothes there.
Dillard's is too cheap for me.
Well, that's where I used to get my clothes at Dillard's. Now they're too cheap. No, Dillard's is some good clothes. All those Oxford shirts and all those, those shirts with a horse, the polo shirts and all that. That's where I've got all that stuff from over there.
And I wear Brooks Brothers, George.
Brooks who?
I wear Brooks Brothers.
Okay.
Brooks Brothers in Haggard.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah, because you make all this money, right? You make all this damn money.
Good
right?
shot.
Did I shoot low?
I think a little tiny bit. Yes, I do make all this money, George.
They make all this money.
Yeah, I do.
Well, the people that do don't brag. You know what I'm saying? People that do don't brag.
Would you like me to show it to you? I can show you better than I can tell you.
All right, let me do what I got to do, and I'll talk to you later. All right?
Listen, I opened up a new Square account on the 10th of this month, and I've put $6,000 through it already. What's today's? Today's date is the 22nd. In 12 days. In 12 days, $6,000. Never leave.
Okay.
It's just sitting in my desk.
Well then, you can. I mean, shit.
So much money that I'm.
You could probably get your license back. You could get yourself a car. You could buy yourself some clothing, some suits.
I did. I bought 2 new suits here recently. I don't want my life. I own 2 cars.
What's that?
I own 2 cars.
Oh, you do? Okay, that green car is, whose car is that? That's Danny's car, right?
Mm-hmm. We own it.
And then what else? I mean, what? So
A Honda CRV.
A what?
A white Honda CRV 2005. Good shot.
Okay. Well, why don't you want your license back?
I don't need it.
Why don't you want your license back? That's the first thing I would do. I mean, if I was in your situation.
I just don't need it. I just don't want it. I can't drive anyway until all the ASAP stuff's done. I got another year and a half. I got to deal with that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. So you go to Willow Lawn still, right? You go to Willow Lawn, still doing that shit over there?
No, I'd go to a little place on Turner Road once a week to meet with a woman, listen to her talk for an hour, and tell me about drugs and alcohol.
Okay. Whatever.
Why aren't you?
So you haven't done anything. You haven't touched anything. You said.
No, I've been cleaning soap for a long time, George. Yeah.
And you haven't done it. And you haven't done Duster neither. You haven't done Duster neither since November.
No.
That's what you're saying.
I'm clean as a whistle.
Okay. Well, you maintain that, then you know that's what you gotta do is maintain that.
It's hard to do, but I've done it. I just had to learn that I could live in sobriety. That was really hard for me at one point.
Live what?
Live sober. I'd used drugs and alcohol for so long that I didn't know what it was like to be sober. Cunt hair to the left low.
Well, what you have to do, you have to maintain it. Psychologically, you have to maintain it, and I mean, there's no Duster neither, because that's
I've stopped that shit, George. I've stopped all of it.
Yeah.
I had to. It was causing too much problems. It was causing trouble with Christina. It was causing horrible trouble at home. I was losing clients.
Yeah.
Good shot. Little high, but level. I was pissing the bed at night. That shit's horrible, man. That shit's worse than shit's supposed to be on
pissing the bed. You were a bedwetter.
Yeah, it was making me pee the bed.
Bedwetter, my God, that's pretty fucked up.
Shit's horrible, man. I mean, I had no idea how it got a hold of me. Still don't. Have no idea how that shit got me that bad. High about a foot and a half.
Anyway. Well, look, I plan this year to go back to Cowboy Stadium in Texas to catch a Cowboy game. I'm doing that. That's not going to be my vacation when I
If you drive, me and Danny will go with.
Do what?
If you drive, me and Danny will go with.
I'm not going to drive it. I'm going to fly it.
Wow, let's drive. Be more fun. Stop.
Yeah, I've driven to Las Vegas, 8 times. So.
I'd like to go buy me a suit.
That's when I actually had money when I went to Vegas. 8 different times.
In the Mercedes Benz.
No, actually, that was my BMW convertible. Once in the two times in the BMW convertible, once in a Volvo.
Did great here.
And once in another BMW 5 Series that I had.
Mm. Oh, come on.
I never took the Mercedes to there. I didn't get the Mercedes until 06. I had the 2 BMWs, I had the 1 Lexus, and I had the 1 Volvo.
Yeah, well, no, because you don't shoot here. That's stupid.
And then I had
too long.
No, actually, I had 3 BMWs. I had 3 BMWs, 1 Lexus, and 1 Volvo. I had 5 different cars in my time.
I had a BMW for a week and a half. It was a loaner.
No.
Didn't at all.
And then I sold a convertible BMW to a mechanic. And then I had a black 5 Series BMW that ran for a while. And then I bought the Mercedes. And I bought the Mercedes in 06.
Oh, something to do.
About that, I had a lot of cars. Yes, I did.
All right, well, listen, give me a call when you're out and about, and I'll tell you where I am.
Yeah.
They're right
All right.
Custville right now.
Yeah. All right. I'll call you when I'm remotely there.
Yeah, just call me like I said, just call me when you got a few minutes. I don't know where I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Would you?
All right, bye.
Bye.